Hi Soul Risers, welcome back. So today I will be talking about how to conceptualize and conquer emotions. Why is it important to know how to conceptualize emotions? Because when you understand what the purpose of emotion is, what is an emotion, that's sort of the first step to even knowing how to navigate yourself around it. And so emotion can be understood as a natural feeling that you get in your body, a natural response to an external or internal stimuli. Or you could say the external stimuli is something that is in the environment, right? Like a circumstance that you just witnessed, or an internal condition, like the thoughts, the perceptions about the environment around you. And so emotions have a purpose, and the purpose is to tell you something. They have three primary roles. The first role is to motivate behavior, right? So when they come to you, they're coming to you to tell you something so you can take action. You can do something about it. That's the first role of emotions. The second is they come to tell you about they come to you so you can learn how to communicate your feelings to other people as well as yourself, right? So there are three primary roles of emotions. The first is that they motivate behavior. The second and third are that they help you communicate how you feel to other people as well as to yourself. So now that we know what the purpose of emotions are, we can move into understanding how we could conquer them. So how do we conquer emotions? First of all, compare emotions to something like a text message, okay? Just to simplify your understanding of how they work. So let's say a text message comes to you with the purpose to tell you something, right? When you attend to the text message, you can respond to it, you could give it space. However, when you ignore that message, it gathers in your inbox and it stays there and it accumulates when multiple messages start coming in and you don't address them. So emotions work in a similar way. They come to you to tell you something, and when you don't attend to them, you sort of ignore them, they have a tendency to pile up in your inbox, which is your system. And when you finally have the courage to face those emotions, there can be way too many messages in this inbox. It's almost like an emotion is like a baby crying, right? When the baby cries, it wants something right now. And when you're not able to attend to the baby's cry becomes even stronger. And so it's extremely important to know first and foremost that in order to conquer emotions, we have to know that they come to fulfill their purpose and destiny. And when we gain awareness, when we give our awareness to the emotion, we honor the emotion, we hold space for the emotion, that's when the emotion finds itself transforming. That's where the emotion transforms, dissipates, has less power over you. So believe it or not, emotions that are overwhelming are what over a long period of time are something that could turn into psychopathology. And so attending to emotions having the goal to attend to emotions is extremely important. So in my previous video, I had taught you a heart exercise where you just close your eyes and you sort of sense what reaction that natural feeling is in your body. Just sense that feeling. Sometimes it can be way too much to sense it. So at those points, I encourage you to not really like force yourself to do it. But when you know that you can take it, then just sense it and radically accept it. And just accept it, give it the space. You don't have to identify with it. You don't have to know that you should change it, or if you accept it, then you won't change it in the future. Don't think like that. Just humbly and with all your loving kindness, hold space for it, and it disappears. So that's the whole point of exercises like mindfulness, where you provide that space, you observe and you let things be as they are. And again, when you allow things to be as they are, it doesn't mean that you're not taking action. It doesn't mean that you're approving of it or you think that it will never change. It just means that you are not resisting it anymore. It's in the resistance, in the suppression and repression that leads to psychopathologies, that leads to uncomfortable conditions in your body, in your thoughts, in your reactions to the world. But once you understand that, emotions are just these mechanisms that naturally come in and they're in my favor. They're here to tell me something, and I will respond to them. But in the here and now, if they're overwhelming me, I will just attend to them and let them be. And when you do that, when you let go of that resistance, that's when you start finding solutions. That's when you can actually take informed action. That's when you sometimes just sitting with that emotion and letting it pass itself can be transformative. And at most times, it's the case. So if you feel like trying this out, please do so, and leave any of your comments or feedback below, and I will post many more videos about how to deal with emotions and overwhelming emotions and so on. Thank you so much for watching this. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for liking my videos. Have a great day. Goodbye.